The judge has denied Mr. Sean Combs in the prison that he would prefer to be in. And so-called Diddy is devastated because he thought he was going to get granted, and he thought with the plugs and his connection that he has on the outside world was going to benefit him in any type of shape, way, or form. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You can't always get what you want. This ain't Burger King, have it your way. I don't give a damn how powerful and how rich you are and how famous you are. When a judge says no and he doesn't grant your motion, or he doesn't grant what you are asking for or pleading for, you're not going to get it. And I believe the judge made the right call. You know why? People like you don't deserve to be in a sweet prison like that. I know exactly what prison he's talking about. That would have been the sweetest camp for him to be in. But unfortunately, the judge said, fuck that, I ain't having it. You know, and I'm still concerned that a lot of people like Mr. P. Diddy, whatever he calls himself, they're out there doing the same thing that he's doing. And these are moguls. These are celebrities that are hiding behind the scenes. The ones that you can't see. The ones that pay P. Diddy. The ones that pay Jay-Z. The ones that pay, you know what I'm saying, rappers like Drake and shit like that. And I understand, and from my understanding, justice should have been served. But it wasn't served in the proper way. And I know the victims are feeling every bit of it. And it's a shame that the law will put themselves so low to this level and circumstance. Because I understand the method. Money talks in the United States. And especially when you're powerful, and especially when you have that type of plug and that type of connection within the underground world. You understand what I'm saying? And it's sad because a lot of people like P. Diddy are going to get away with doing the things that this man did. And once again, like I did on my last video, I'm not talking about the adults. The adults had a choice. They had a decision. It's not a mistake what they did. They know what they did. And they got to live with that for the rest of their lives. Because they could have said no, like Cat Williams. No. Quickly to say no when it comes to a P. Diddy party. And I'm not going to name all the athletes and all the actors and all the other famous people and powerful people that were involved in these freak-offs. But you know what? The judge said no. The judge stood out with the last word, and he meant it. And it's a guaranteed that anything else that P. Diddy asks for, this judge is going to ungrant him and say no to whatever P. Diddy puts in motion or pleads for. And the reason why is because I feel like this judge understands that the law didn't perfect, and the law wasn't there for the victims that really went through this and freak-offs, and also and other statistics when it comes being in the circle and in the environment of Mr. P. Diddy, Sean Combs. And the crazy thing about it is that, and I don't want to be disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say the John Does that are around P. Diddy, that surround him on an everyday basis, have the same mentality, have the same capacity, have the same thought, have the same mind frame to do the same thing that this man did. And I'm not going to go through speculations. I'm not going to go through details. I'm not going to give that vivid information because it's disgusting. It's nasty. It's ridiculous. And it has no name. But one thing I can tell you, Jesus Christ does not like people like P. Diddy. Jesus Christ does not like ugly. And I'm going to say up forward and most. If you don't have God in your life, then you have nothing. I don't care how powerful, how rich you are. This is something that this man did for a 40-year period, along with several others that have never been caught. But guess what? For every dark night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be all right if you hold on. It's a struggle every day. You gotta roll on. You understand what I'm saying? And that quote right there, it speaks volumes. It speaks loudly, and it speaks words to the deep and the emotional victims that did not get justice, that did not get justified, that were not heard. And I know their pain runs thousands of miles. It runs more than the Everest mountain. You understand what I'm saying? And it hurts to say that this man only got 4 years for everything chaotically disgusting and unthinkable things and acts that he did. But in a way, he got a little bit of time. So he should take this time and reflect on what everything he did wrong in life, and all the people that he snitched on, and all the people that he did wrong, and all the people that he did these crazy, lunatic, ludicrous acts on. To reflect on his mind, to become a better person, to leave that life alone. But a person to this genre and this type of behavior is going to be the most difficult part, because of all the demons that he has inside of him, and all the demons that he's facing, and all the demons that are going to be watching him, spying on him, making sure that he don't open his mouth, making sure that he don't bring up names and addresses and wheres and who's and what's. Don't think that this is over for this man. No, they're going to keep on protecting this man. They are going to keep on watching this man and making sure when he gets out that he gets all the accommodations that he asks for. Why? Because he did not snitch on nobody. And for the people that keep on saying, free this man, y'all have no conscience, y'all have no heart, y'all have no soul, y'all have no sympathy, y'all have no integrity, y'all have no respect, y'all have no love, and y'all don't got God on y'all side. We can commit mistakes. One time is acceptable, but to do it on a 40-year period? No, that's unacceptable. You know what you're doing. And not to accept the fact that you have become that type of individual, that you're not even yourself no more. You're the type of person that no matter what nobody tells you for your own good, you're still gonna do bad and worse. It's always gonna lead to a curse. And you've been feeling this way since birth. So let's rehearse, and let's just say that you do change your life and you do find God. Are you going to leave everything behind? Are you going to leave all your riches and all your royalties and all your luxurious things that the devil gave you, that God could have given you? If you would have done righteously, you could have been comfortable. You could have been living right. But you would have been a God's child. You know what? Sometimes fame don't cover everything that you expect in life. And that's the problem with people that want fame, that want money, that want recognition, and wants to be noticed, that wants to be heard, that wants to be given the hero status, that want to be the face of the map or the face of the earth or the global site. God does not like ugly, and karma will come to bite you in your ass. So take this time and really get your act together, get your mind together, meditate, and find God. Because if you don't find God, when you come out, it's gonna be a lose-lose situation for you. Don't think because you have all that money and all that power that God isn't watching you. You know what? I can't even believe I'm saying this to this dude. But find yourself. Find your real self. Find God. Put him in your heart and soul. Let the demons go. Let the devils go. Progress. Get your thoughts together right. Get your conscience right. Get your cerebral capacity to think righteously, not wrongly. And I guarantee you, God will give you a chance. But you have to be loyal, you have to be faithful, and you have to be sincere. Because remember, God knows everything you do before you even think about doing it. And the devil is going to be there to test you at any given time. And that's why I think that God put on the judge to say, no. You're not going to go to this prison that you want. You're not going to get what you want. You're not going to have your cake and eat it too. You're going to do your time wherever I want you to do your time at. And you know what, Judge? Way to go. Round of applause for you. Because that's exactly what I would have done if I was a judge. And for you, sir, on my right-hand side of this thumbnail, there's just more than to the evil life and the most evilest things that you can live by. But at the ending of the day, God doesn't like ugly.